If you love ceramics and pottery, you'll love our next segment.
Absolutely. CCN Arts segment star Anne-Marie Villicana joins us now with her guest, who's a potter, Sarah Moore.
Hi, Derek and Mary. Today's artist was inspired by the Saturday Evening Girls, a group of immigrant girls who decorated ceramics using landscapes and animals many years ago in the early 1900s back in Boston. And Sarah Moore was born and raised in Pasadena, and I actually used to live in Sarah Moore's parents' first family house. Is that right?
Yes, absolutely.
That's really neat. So, and I love it that we're both realtors and we both work in ceramics. And so tell us, who were the Saturday Evening Girls and why did they inspire you?
Well, the Saturday Evening Girls were a really interesting social experiment back in the early 1900s during the arts and crafts period. There were a group of philanthropists in that area that decided that they wanted to find things for these young immigrant girls who were coming over into the United States, for them to do something that was practical and going to kind of keep them out of trouble. But they did these really fun, whimsical pottery with trees and bunnies and all kinds of really beautiful decorations. And that really kind of was my launching point for where I started my work.
Oh, it's just, you have such beautiful work and it really embodies the arts and crafts in Pasadena. And I love that you have images of the bridge and so many beautiful things. So tell us, how do you do your ceramics? You have a wheel, and what kind of material do you use? And
I throw with a clay that's called B-Mix. It's a porcelainic stoneware, and I throw it on the wheel primarily. I do tile work as well, but I throw the pieces on the wheel.
This is the only kind of thing I can do is tile work. Mine is very simple, but you do beautiful shapes.
Right, well, thank you. But most of my work is thrown on the wheel, and then I alter it. Whether it's taking a piece and pushing out the sides on the wheel, or cutting the top or cutting through it.
This is so beautiful, the way it looks like clouds and trees. It's just lovely.
Well, thank you.
So, and then how do you keep this so that it supports itself? Because, you know, you've got the solid piece here and the solid down here.
Very carefully.
Must be very difficult.
It is challenging. You have to cut the clay when it's exactly the right moisture content. It's a bit of a challenge, but it's kind of one of an architectural thing. With the tree form, it helps support the piece.
Can you show us how this transforms into the color?
Absolutely. These glazes, they completely change when you fire them. This particular red color actually turns into the green that you see here.
It's incredible, and you just know that.
Yes, well, you know, when I look at this, I see that. This is, this is just
you got special 3D glasses. Yes.
It's looking into the future.
Right.
You know, that's how that goes.
Oh, it's fabulous. Now, how hot is something like this? Can you just do something like this at home, or do you have to have special?
You need to have a kiln, and this is fired to cone 10, so that means it goes into a kiln that fires at 2,400 degrees and has to fire for a couple days.
Wow,
so
that's really beautiful. So, well, you definitely are arts and crafts, and people can buy your things at the Gamble House, I think, in Pasadena. Is that right?
Yes, they do have it at the bookstore at the Gamble House. I also do shows throughout the year, Craftsman Weekend, Sierra Madre Art Festival, so you can.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's really great. And I think you said that you also do demonstrations sometimes, so people can actually see you do your work.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's great. And then you have a cute name, Sassafras Pottery. Tell us about that.
Well, Sassafras Pottery is actually an homage to my father, because when I was young, he used to call me Sarah Sassafras.
Oh, very cute. I love that. Well, you really have beautiful things. So I think that what is really spectacular is it's like you actually have painted on canvas, but you've painted on clay and turned it into something that's just so remarkable. I know that recently there was just a plate that was sold for $12,000. There was an early 1900 artist named Franz Bischoff. I have a feeling we're going to be buying things like this from Sarah Moore. So, well, it's really terrific. You've done a great job.
Thank you very much.
And we're really happy to have you, and hopefully some of our guests who are watching can go and visit you and buy your things at the Gamble House. We really thank Sarah Moore, and please check her out on sassafraspottery.com and at the Gamble House. Back to you, Derek and Mary.
That's it for the show. Thanks so much to John Goya, Diana Smiley, Nora Morley, Anne-Marie Villicana, and ceramics
Artist.
Yes, and potter, Sarah
though.
Moore, for joining us on set.
Absolutely. And thanks also to the CCN Sunrise crew and the entire Crown City Network team. And of course, we want to thank our sponsors, who include Foothill Transit, EH Financial, East San Gabriel Valley ROP, Color Dots, the Smile Agency, Ingot Global Consultants, San Gabriel Valley Economic Partnership. We want to thank all of you for making this show possible.
Yes, and don't forget to join us on CCN, CrownCityNews.com, the Crown City News YouTube channel, our CCN and CCN Sunrise Twitter and Facebook, and KVMD Saturdays at 6 a.m. and Sundays at 5 a.m. See you next time.